All right, good morning for months. I do believe you guys are having a great time. Sure, and we just moved past the weekend. How did you do over the weekend? Did you have a good time? All right, so today we'll proceed to look at kinetic energy. All right, so just to track it back, over the past few weeks, we've been looking at energy, and we saw on the very first lesson that energy is anything. Is energy is the ability, sorry, energy is ability to do work. Okay, so if a person is able to do work, it means a person has energy. If anything has the ability to apply a force and move an object in the same direction of force, it simply means that a thing has energy. Now, we also saw that energy has two kinds or two types, and we saw the first type was stored, which is also known as potential energy, and we also have another type or kind which is known as movement energy, also known as kinetic energy. All right, now under stored energy or under potential energy, we saw that we have three forms of energy. So we have gravitational potential energy, which involves, which is the energy possessed by objects that are at some distance above the ground. Then we saw another form of another form of stored energy or potential energy as strain energy, which we said is energy possessed by elastic materials when they're stretched, bent, twisted, compressed, squashed. Yeah. And then we saw another form of energy under stored energy, which we said is what do you call it? We call it chemical energy, which you said it is energy stored in the links or in the bonds of atoms. Yeah. Now, today we'll proceed to look at kinetic energy. So let's look at the book. The book says any moving object has kinetic energy. As simple as that. So it means kinetic energy is the energy possessed by a moving object. So anything that you see moving has kinetic energy. Anything that you see moving. Okay. Okay. Right now I'm sitting right here on the benches on some nice park. Oh, okay. I can see some kids running up and down. Oh, those kids, they have kinetic energy. I can see a car, okay, speeding across that side. All right, obviously means that car has kinetic energy simply because it's moving. And I can see kids playing a ball, okay, they're shooting onto one another. All right, so it means that ball has kinetic energy. And I can see some tree leaves falling from the trees. All right, so as the tree is falling down, it simply means it has kinetic energy. And I can see so much that has kinetic energy. Oh, and I can see some raindrops. Okay, I think, we have some faint showers. So, yeah, it's just drizzling down. So, that water particle, those water particles have kinetic energy. So, anything, all right, any object that is moving has kinetic energy. And I can see Mr. Telvin coming all the way. Oh, he came here? Mr. Telvin, that's our English teacher. He's coming all the way. It simply means he has kinetic energy. All right, so anything that has speed or motion has kinetic energy. And I can see some two women walking all the way outside a building. So they also have kinetic energy, all right. And my hand, my laptop, you see the screen wanted to lock itself, and I was trying to prevent it by moving my hand to the touchpad and just touching over there. So it simply means the moment my hand was moving, it means it had kinetic energy. All right, so that's all about kinetic energy. Now let's move on to see. They say the object may be as large as a planet or as small as an atom, but because of its motion, it can do work. Now the whole point is that any object that is moving, did you know that it has the capability to do work? Okay, I'll give you an example. Have you ever played a game of pool? Pool, like on a pool table. Like in some places, you have a pool table there. So what you do is that you shoot a ball, and the ball shoots another ball. Then yeah, they go and get into a hole. All right. So what you do is you shoot a white ball. Yes, you shoot a white ball. Then yeah, sure, just like that. Now, since the white ball is moving, it simply means it has kinetic energy. When it hits the other ball also starts moving, meaning to say it is doing work on the other object. All right. Okay. Let's say that I slap you. Like I slap you so hard on the cheek. What happens to your face? Your face will move to the side which I slapped you to. All right. So it simply means it also. My hand had kinetic energy, which made it move to that side. All right. So that's it all about kinetic energy. Oh, hi guys. Oh, that's Mr. Kelvin and Mr. Kelvin just came by. All right. Now that's all about kinetic energy. Now I want you to look around where you are, and I know you have so many examples. You have so many examples of objects that are moving. So any object that is moving, like I said already, it has kinetic energy, and it is capable of doing work if that object collides with another. And if you remember, we said if there is a collision of two objects, the resulting force is known as an impact force. Impact force, whereby two objects have collided and they've given a push or a pull. All right, now it says when an object with kinetic energy strikes another object, a force acts on them both that will distort the second object or set it moving. All right, so if you take a ball and hit another ball, the other ball will start moving, okay, because of the kinetic energy of the first ball. All right, so as you can see that. All right, now okay, let's read on. So for example, if you move away, if you move your foot sorry, I don't know what I'm reading. Supposed to. All right, for example, if you move your foot and kick a stationary ball, the ball moves away. All right, now that's a very basic example. All right, now if you move your foot so fast, it simply means the foot has kinetic energy. If the foot kicks a ball which was stationary, the ball will start moving simply because your foot had kinetic energy and it has done some work on the ball. All right, now question 5 says, look out of a window and make a list of everything that you can see that has kinetic energy. Now I want you to write 10 things from where you are. Just look out the window and see anything that's moving. All right, then write 10 things that are moving. Okay, so these things, it means they have kinetic energy. All right, now let me take this opportunity to introduce the next topic. So the next topic will be about sound energy. All right, so we'll talk about sound energy, and we'll give you examples. And on this one, if it happens that you play an instrument, or if you'd like to make some sound like sing, oh baby I'm living, or whatever it is, all right, so I will encourage you to do that so that you can record yourself and send it to me, and I'll choose the best 5, and I'll see what I can do with those best 5, so that when you come back from your holidays or whatever it is, then we'll do something about it. Don't you love science? I do love science. I just love physics, bruh. I like physics. It's the best. All right, so have a good day. See you in the next lesson on sound energy. All the best.